So there it is, level 99 archaeology, and we're going to go way past that with all these relics. Just done the first set, which was the Orc Cleaver Sword. And yeah, nice one ticked off. With restoring all these artifacts we're going to do today, we're going to get the restorer done, which pretty much means all we need now is our research team. So in a day or two, we'll get that sorted. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and convert these chronotes and then get the chronotes stacked up, ready for the brand new soil box and the archaeology outfit. The XP though with archaeology, when you've got artifacts like queued up, is crazy. I've only really started doing the bottom tiers and I'm already up to 200k already got. So once we get a couple of the bigger ones in, really interested to see where we'll go. Level 100 is going to be good for me because it means we're going to get the next Bandos spots, which would be good to be able to finally like tick off a couple of sets. My goal is, especially with this bond, is to completely get rid of all the archaeology artifacts in my bank, then work through the skilling stuff, and then just basically have a really clean, pretty much under 50 slot bank. So when we do challenges and stuff, we are literally starting from afresh. Any GP I've got left will then be invested into bonds, just so we know where we're going from there as well. But pretty good. We'll come back towards the end, let you know how much we've got, and we'll start firing the chronos. So that is the end of all the artifacts. Once we go to the bank, we can see we're pretty much done with all the Bandos stuff. Now, some of these sets, we are missing a couple of items, but what I'm thinking I'll do is get to the Guildmaster rank, and then use my free fixates I get from the Archaeology outfit, just to level these out, and then convert them into Tetras. So, we already nearly have 20 Tetras. By the time I've handed all these in, we'll have probably about 40, which would be nice to do for a little video, just to see how much we can make from the 40 Tetras. But a lot of progress. We got 100 archaeology as well, which is going to be the Champions Boulder, which is what we're going to need to finish a couple more sets. That's a Bandos set. Then also the weapon rack for Sarah, which again is also another Tetra set. So let's see if we actually got enough restores to get the rank. I'm hoping I did, because we did do a lot more than I thought we would. So if we go to the Guildmaster, there it is. That's Professor. So Guildmaster, yes, we have restored enough. So really all we need to do now is do Researcher. So we need another 100 hours. So it's going to take a couple of days. And also get the Professor, which Professor will get with the Researcher. That should be done today once the research team have come back. So another 2 hours for Jimmy to come back and give us our research notes, which means we'll get Professor then. And then in a couple of days is when we'll unlock this. So in the meantime, I'm going to go and do some other stuff. We've got plenty of Herblore to do. I might actually run and go and get all of the sets handed in, because then I can get some chronotes and then I can buy the rewards. I can't get the fixates until I've actually unlocked the top tier reward, which I need Guildmaster for. So I'm kind of locked in a little bit for that, but it's going to be quite the investment as well. We're going to need probably 250k just for the outfit, and then also for the soil box, that's going to be quite a bit in terms of the upgrades as well. I can actually do that now. But yeah, I'm going to go to World 84, start doing them summoning potions, and then come back when we've either got level or it's time to throw them in the Grand Exchange. But a big thing cleared off. It's something I've been avoiding for a while, but the fact we've now sort of done archaeology in terms of how I want to train it. Yes, we might go and do some AFKing every now and then if we want to, but there's definitely some other stuff which will be more of a preference. But yeah, not doing too bad. So the main goal now is to start clearing this out. I want this gone. Same with the rest of the bank. There's some items here which need to go on the Grand Exchange to be sold or moved on, just so we're really knocking down that bank space. We've got 700 bank space. I kind of want to get it under 100. I have one little tab of untradables which will be sat there, and the rest of the items will be sold as a result. So a couple of days have passed. We are now on Friday, and I got the bond on Monday. Haven't been able to do a few little things during the week though, which is pretty good. A bit more than normal actually. We've been doing a bit of Herblore, doing some prayer potions. But the good thing is we've had some offers on the Grand Exchange fill and complete, and we've also finished our research for archaeology. Right, so what has happened? We've managed to sell the U-frames, which is nice because we've sold those at a decent price. Actually managed to buy some refined planks for a very, very cheap price, which I'm actually going to throw a bigger offer in to buy over time as well, because those prices for the U refined planks will be some decent profit, especially if we sell like the U frames for what we did there, which was 69k. Being in at 27, it's just free money, and I'm not going to be using that money, so the fact it can just sit on the Grand Exchange and buy these planks just means we're going to make a little bit more money there. So the reason I've been making prayer potions is because I was planning on doing super prayers, so we ground some wyvern bones with the telekinetic grind. Really big profit there. I know it doesn't look it, but 33k for Super Prayers Bracket 4 just means that by converting it to a 3 dose to a 4 dose, just making even more profit as well. Managed to sell summoning potions. Really took a while to sell these, so I'm glad they're gone. Also trying to sell the unfinished potions because I just don't think it's worth selling. I don't think it's worth doing the summoning potions. I just think that they take too long, they're too niche, and they can be a little bit of trouble. These summoning potions bracket 4, I managed to buy some the other day for 6k each and managed to sell them for a 5 mil profit, well 4.5 mil profit. So just trying to see if that's viable and that could work again. One thing I do need to check as well is the price of Dracolith, only because Orichalcum bars at the minute are going up. I've got plenty of Orichalcum ore, but if Dracolith I can get up for a bit of a deal, I'm going to try and buy that up and just do Orichalcum bars at the furnace for a little while and make a bit of profit there. 4.3k is not bad. I'm just hoping it was a little bit cheaper. I always like to check on Orichalcum ore as well because this can just go ballistic in price. If this goes to something like 7 to 8k, I'll just put the offer for itself for that. So 7.6 is a good price, actually. Rather than having to like do the smithing side, I think we could make some more money elsewhere. Let me just check the price for Orichalcum bar. Yeah, 9.8. Yeah, that needs to be sold. I think that price for the ore especially is more worthwhile doing. Right, so if we put all that in, if I find the Orichalcum ore, we can throw that in the exchange. Yes, all of that. All of the cockatrice eggs as well. So the good thing is because we've sold the summoning potions, all we've really got at the minute is prayer potions, which if I can buy with the XP of prayer potions, they're not kind of worth doing. So if they can go for a decent price, or if I can pick them up for a decent price more than anything, I will definitely look at selling them on. So if I can sell them for that, that would be massive, and also give us a pretty big cash stack. So I've been trying to sell some prayer potions for a decent price as well, basically really over the grand exchange price, and I think this was a flip. I don't think I made these because I was trying to make super prayer. So yeah, not too bad. Blood of Orcus still haven't sold, which I'm very surprised at. I dropped the Hellfire Metal a little bit and that sold, to maybe do that very soon as well. In terms of our value, we are looking at a price of just over a bill, which is a little bit, oof, that's a big drop. Can't think what I bought. It might be the Chronos, because we've been using Chronos. But very soon though, we're going to convert all the archaeology artifacts into Chronos, which then hopefully gives us a nice big bump in cash as well. But we'll see. Sometimes if one of the grand exchange offers have been there for a while, it kind of discounts the value. So we shall see. Right, there's some other stuff I forgot I need to do as well. So I need to buy some more farming urns because I think we're going to get to farming level. So I've not been to play around farms in probably about a week. So yeah, I imagine the dragons are all grown now as well. Wow, they are cheap. Farming urns in for 1k each. We'll buy another 200. Wow. Don't know what's happened there. Actually, I'm going to go and buy some on the main account in a second. But yeah, want some 1GP farming urns. Absolutely can't moan at that. Yeah, so let's just get some farming urns ready to go. So we're going to go do our archaeology research as well, which then means we've got Guildmaster rank. So tonight I'm basically going to be using the archaeology outfit to basically go back and forward to the collectors and hand all the collections in, which will be pretty nice. I was waiting to do that until we got the outfit, just because of ease. Like the fact you can teleport straight to the collectors is such a nice thing, especially because I'm doing like all the goblin sets. I don't want to be running back and forward for that because it's just a bit long-winded. Right, so just make sure there's no urns. Nope. So we're going to go to play around farms real quick and go and get to level. Then we'll go to the Archaeology Guild, go and get Professor and Guildmaster rank. And then for the rest of the night, I'm going to hand in them collections and then probably do maybe not some Sift Soul, but I think there's quite a bit of Herblore to do, so that'll be nice. Get a big chunk of XP. Dragons ain't even grown yet. Wow, that's annoying. These would be grown now, but they're out of food. Even better. Well, let's go to the Archaeology Guild. Let's go get the ranked, and I can sort the farm out. And the farming clip can be tomorrow when we log in and discuss the plan. Tomorrow's a weekend. We've got plenty to do. Can't believe we finished them battle staffs. It's nice to get rid of them. I think tomorrow's going to be the big bank clear out. Probably get 99 mining, get that ticked off completely, and then go and get crafting when we go and hop to 84 to go and do a little bit of Herblore. But yeah, once this is gone, I'm going to be so happy. We've got 1.5k of the Wyvern Bones ground down, which will get made into prayer potions. And yeah, let's go and get that Guildmaster rank. So here we go, collecting our report. That's going to be 105k XP. Deposit all. So I've done Bandos basically because Bandos sets are going to be the main thing I'm going to hand in for Tetras. So extra materials, especially when I'm paying for Chronos as well, thought would work out best. So hopefully with that now, we have now unlocked the final bit of the Guildmaster rank. So if we go to Guildmaster, oh no, I've not done, oh, I've got to do 11 hours, right, so maybe not. So I'll put this in for 24 hours, and I'm 33k off the ability to go to skip time. So let me go and set this one off now to the Warforge, because I may as well get the most out of it. For XP as well. If you don't know the skip time spell, basically you can skip 3 daily or time related things per day. And yeah, so we'll go get Professor, and then I'll come back with the rest later on. Right, we have done a little bit of AFKing, and we now have the magic level with an overload to be able to advance time. So I'm now able to show you guys what to do for this as well. So probably an hour ago, I sent my research team off to go and do the research hours for 24 hours. Now I can come back now, and when we get in there, we can go and use an overload to then get up to level 93 mage. Now, this AFK and some magic has helped me in a few ways, because I needed some magic levels for some of the skilling spells as well. So it's really been beneficial. So because we've overloaded, we can now advance time, and we're going to do Archaeology Complete Research. Now, these are all the things you can reset with advanced time. Nothing's really worth it in my opinion, apart from these researches. So because of this, we're going to go and do that, and our research is now complete. You can do this 3 times a week, and it's a very quick way to get some materials for archaeology if you're after it, but also quite a decent amount of archaeology XP. So as always with the Buisness items, those are the materials we've got. Also picked up some artifacts as well, which is nice. But because of that, we have now finished our research time. So that is very nice, and because of that, we can go and get the outfit. And the outfit's going to be quite steep. I'm going to have to buy the chronos before it, but if we go and get the Guildmaster qualification now, we can go and speak and get the certificate, which then means archaeology is done. So archaeology going forward is going to be a big money maker with sifting soil. That's going to be a good way for us to make some GP, and it's also going to be some decent XP as well. Even though like we're going to be AFKing into the bank and doing it primarily for GP, we will get some archaeology levels off the back of it as well. I did it on the main account, and the archaeology XP actually wasn't horrific. But to do this, I want to clear a lot of bank space in the bank currently. We do have so much like archaeology artifacts I either want to break down into components or sell them for chronos and tetra compasses. So we're going to have to spend quite a bit of money for the archaeology outfit and a brand new soil box. But there we go, Guildmaster has been unlocked. That is all now sorted. So if we go to the bank, I think we've got something like 150k chronos already. And we will have to go spend that on the outfit and then buy the soil box upgrade afterwards. So on that, we are going to wrap up this video. Loads of big progress in this episode. 99 archaeology, we now have the Guildmaster rank, and we'll be getting the outfit very, very soon as well. So big episode, and hopefully in the next couple of episodes, we'll start to sift soil and make a lot of GP off the back of that as well. Or maybe we're going to try something different and make a little bit of GP there. However, I'm going to wrap the video up here. We'll start with this part where we're going to buy the outfit next episode, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.